all in all, this was an experience for you as a career milestone.
Yeah, well, definitely. It's a first. Like playing my first NHL game is always special, even though we didn't win. I'm gonna always remember that game. That's for sure.
What did it feel like going out for your rookie lap?
I was kind of stressed. I didn't want to fall, but no, that was amazing. Just going out there, having like the first step, like playing my first NHL game. That was amazing. Yeah.
Saw your parents made it. Just
Yeah.
did you know, and how did that come together?
I had no idea. Like that was a big surprise. After morning skate, they were like in the Ryan Smith suite, and they just like waited for me there. That was a surprise. I landed last night. I had no idea, so I was really happy to see them. Yeah.
From your perspective, what do you feel like kind of was going wrong out there defensively to allow 5 goals?
Yeah, well, definitely. Like you can't always like allow 5 goals. Like that's what like Tourigny said. Like we allowed 4 goals last game, 5 this game. I feel like they're getting way too much inside, and then we're not helping our goalies. Like of course, Veg is really good. Iggy are really good goalies, but like we gotta help them like and not give them any shots.
How did you feel like you performed tonight?
I really like my game. I feel like it just went like uphill as the game went on. I started like all right, and then as the game went on, I just got more comfortable, and I actually really liked how I played today.
How was it like playing with a veteran defenseman like Ian Cole?
Yeah, well, it's good. Like he's talking so much, he's communicating so much, so he makes the game like easier and like it slows down that way. He's been really good for me. So definitely playing with a guy that has so much experience is definitely good. I'll learn a lot from him.
How did the level of competition compare to the AHL?
Yeah, definitely like way bigger. Playing against guys like McKinnon, Rantanen, Makar. You don't see those guys in the AHL. So we definitely got to work more against those, but I feel like I did pretty good today.
How did it feel to deliver some pretty big hits against NHL talent?
Yeah, well, that's part of my game, so definitely having a couple of that always feels good. It just brings me more in my game and more focus.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
We'll get coach in the room.
Just what do you make of the back-to-back performances, 1 goal in 2 games, and
Well, I think it's 2 different games. I think, like I said, against Ottawa, I did not mind our game at all. I think we worked hard and we had a lot of good opportunity. We lacked execution, but tonight I think the lack of execution kept going. But I did not like our effort. Did not like our emotion. I did not like our physicality. I did not like our battle level. So tonight it's disappointing.
What can the leaders of this team do to kind of step up and change the momentum?
Well, I think they have to be an example first, and we cannot accept that. I think one thing we're a hard-working team. We are a proud team and stuff like that. And showing up like that I want to bring in.
Coach, just talk about the offense and how you think you can get it going, because obviously like 1 goal in 2 games. How do you think you can get the offense, give them a spark heading into Saturday's game?
Well, we try to switch line and do different things, but at the end of the day, we have to simplify. The problem is we try too complicated play, and we cannot get it done. We cannot end up with a good shot on them because we get caught before. So we need to simplify. If you look every game, our possession in the offensive zone is great, but we don't have enough volume as a shot at some point. It's not when we got an opportunity to take a shot, we cannot pass on it. We need to be more selfish in those situations and putting more pucks on net. That create habits to go at the net for the non-carrier, and now broken play happen. But the way we play right now, we build the reverse. We build the habits to our non-carrier to look to be in the passing option, and then now you don't have traffic at the net.
did you like any of the lines you experimented with, and like Gunther on the first? What was the thought process there?
Yeah, I think that line had moments. I think Boehner, Crosser, Chelly had good in the ugly. They had good moments. They had some confusion in our zone. So we need to get a little bit more consistency from everybody.
What do you think about Lamoureux's?
He was really good. I think he was really good. I think he moved well. He moved the puck well. He defended well. He did a good job.
Are you going to go back to the old lines for next game or stay with these ones?
We'll sleep on it. We'll figure it out tomorrow what we're doing. Should have some roster decisions coming as well. Boogies should be ready to to be back soon. So if he's back for the next game, that will bring some movement as well.
What are your thoughts on the goaltending over the last 2 games with 9 goals allowed?
It's not goaltending, offense, defense. It's everything. We need to be better as a group. It's not okay for me to single out one guy, whoever position or whatever the name is. I think I'm not out of the blame. The coaching staff has to find solution. The player has to dig in, and it's all of us. It's not one person. It's not time for pointing finger.
Any words as far as how one went?
I mean, frustrating for sure, I think. Obviously not our best. Lack of execution, lack of physicality. Obviously, that's 2 games in a row. We just got to focus, learn from that, and focus on, what made it successful at the beginning of the year and get back to that as soon as possible.
How was it to see a goal finally go in the back of the net after, 5 periods of nothing?
Yeah, I mean, it gets frustrating, right? And that's part of the game, being able to stick with it when things are frustrating, and obviously we have to do a better job of that.
What
Does
needs
that
to
help
change?
mentally?
Say that again?
Does that just help mentally for the team to, get one?
I mean, I don't know. We want to win. Obviously we got to defend way better. We've been giving up way too many goals. We got to defend better.
What needs to change for you guys to kind of shift the momentum a little bit?
We just got to get back to it. I think, when we're playing simple hockey, I think today was an example of us getting frustrated and then trying to make up for it. And just got to get back to simple hockey, playing the right way, covering for each other, and goals will come. Obviously, we got to keep them out of our net, and that's the biggest thing right now. You can't win hockey games when we keep going down 3-4-0. It's a tough league to come back in, and like I said, when that happens, you feel like you have to make up for a play, and it goes sideways quick. So obviously we got to stop it here, stop tonight, learn from it, move on, and get back to winning hockey.
As a member of the leadership group, what's your message to the boys?
I think exactly that. What we talked about in here is going to stay in here, but we all know we have to be better.
Did Bear say anything influential after the game?
Again, that's going to stay in here. As professional athletes, we hold ourselves accountable, and tonight's an example of that. You have to learn from it, but at the same time, you have to move on and realize what we did wrong. I think in the third period we started to get a little bit of momentum. That's definitely something we can take with us, but obviously a lot of negatives tonight that we have to learn from and grow and get better and stop this losing streak now.